Today is a great, amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a Finnish day. Not just a Finnish day, but a Finnish Christmas day. Finnish Christmas traditions. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
Hi everyone! Christmas is now just days away. I know I've said that before, but this time it's seriously just days away.
When she filmed it, it's days away, but what is it now? You guys celebrate Christmas on the 24th, right? And we're on the 2nd, 3rd? My God, I don't even know the date. 3rd or something like that. So, not days away, but we're very close. A few weeks.
As you might be able to tell from the...
But you might be watching it closer to Christmas. So if you are, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having an awesome day. You might even be watching it right now on the 24th. If you're watching it on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you're with family and friends and loved ones.
Background, it's changed a little bit because I'm no longer in London. Yesterday, me and Dave flew from London to Helsinki, and we're now at my parents' house in the south of Finland, where we'll be spending Christmas and New Year's, and we're so excited. Unfortunately, there's no snow. It's just really depressing out there, and it's almost...
No snow? I guess it doesn't always snow in Finland, but I'm like, no snow in Finland? What? Christmas?
Getting dark, which is why I had to do this video.
Let me know, by the way, if there's snow at the moment where you are in Finland. Let me know. I would like to know. Because it's been snowing a lot in the UK, weirdly enough. But yeah, obviously you guys know I'm in Asia at the moment. Moving back to the UK in April next year. Excited? Yes, I am. And because you know why I'm excited? Because that means I can actually finally... I've been saying this for like over a year. I'm really sorry. Finally go to Finland. Finally come to Helsinki. Finally go to Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Finally go to Germany. And yeah, visit and film and actually see what I've been learning about for the best part of a year. So it's going to be awesome.
Video now. Because when it gets dark in Finland, guys, it gets dark. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kat, these past couple of 5, 6, whatever videos have been great. But when are you going to talk about what Christmas is like in Finland?
I would like to
know.
Well,
today. Does that work for you?
Yes, it works for me, Kat. It does. I would like to know, because I can't... did I even learn about how... I don't think really I've watched a video. Let me know, because it's, you know, I was here last Christmas. But I don't think I watched a video properly on what you guys do on Christmas Day. I watched a few Christmas movies. I watched a Christmas movie. I might link it. It's on my Patreon. I'll link it and I'll put it down there and you guys can check it out if you want to watch it. Yeah. Because I watched one on my Patreon with the guys there. But I don't think I learned properly what you guys do or what your Christmas looks like on a day, like a routine. Like, what do you do? What time do you wake up? What do you eat? When do you open your presents? All those types of things. So hopefully in this video, she's gonna like let me know what you guys do on Christmas Day.
I'm gonna do it today. So the first thing you really need to know about Christmas in Finland is that we don't only celebrate Christmas, we also celebrate Little Christmas. Now, Little Christmas is the last Saturday of November, and it's kind of like a pre-Christmas event. Drink some glögg, have some gingerbread cookies, and more often than not, a lot of alcohol. And once Christmas comes around the corner, we actually celebrate it on the 24th. That's like our main day. In the UK and the US, you obviously have, you know, the big Christmas morning, you open the gifts then.
I knew it's 24th. Like, yeah, it's weird because in Europe, a lot of European countries, it's 24th. Finland, pretty sure Sweden, probably Norway and Denmark, and Germany for sure. I don't know about the Netherlands and all those places, but I feel like we're the only ones. I feel like the UK and the USA are the only countries that celebrate Christmas Day on the 25th. I could be wrong, but I feel like everywhere else it's the 24th, and then sometimes you do something on the 25th as well. And
then I guess you have friends and family over for dinner or whatever, but in Finland, and I think in the whole of Scandinavia really, we do everything on Christmas Eve. That is the big day when Jesus was born, really. That's what it's all about. So what happens on Christmas Eve? First of all, in the morning, you might have Christmas sauna, because if anyone's watched
Christmas sauna makes sense. Finland. I wouldn't expect anything less on a cold Christmas day.
Dave's latest video where he talks about how Finnish people just sauna all the time. It makes sense, right? So you have Christmas sauna in the morning, and then for breakfast you would perhaps have some Christmas porridge, which is kind of like a British rice pudding, but it's less sweet and it's amazing. I cannot wait.
Rice pudding is so popular in Europe. Like, I literally think all the European countries have some form of a rice pudding, like a desserty tasting, maybe breakfasty tasting rice pudding. She said it's cinnamon in it, and it's less sweet than the UK one. I love rice pudding. I would definitely eat that. So if I come to Finland, might try your rice pudding.
At 12 o'clock, the whole family gathers around the TV and we watch the peace declaration, I guess you would call it. I don't know what the English term is. So this is like a televised event from another city called Åbo, where an old guy basically reads this old document and says that there shall be peace in all the land, and anyone who does anything mean on Christmas Eve will be punished extra hard. And
I like that. We should have something like that. We do. We have the Queen's speech, may she rest in peace. We have the King's speech. I think he did his first speech last Christmas. Obviously I wasn't in England, so I missed it. But yeah, we have the King's speech every Christmas day. And it's wonderful that every country has their own kind of thing and declaration and speech, you know, for the country of hope and prosperity and happiness and love. So I'm nice. I'm glad that you have something like that.
It's very important to watch this every year. Then it's finally time for the actual Christmas festivities to begin. So usually in my family we always start with some glögg. So in this glögg, which is kind of like mold.
It's the same name, right? It's the same name as they call it glögg in Denmark and Sweden, right? And I think they call it that. I want to say they call that in this, maybe not in Germany. I don't think they call it that in Germany. They might do, but like, yeah, and we call it mulled wine. It's like the same thing, basically, in the entirety of the entire European continent, which is pretty cool.
Wine, you put some almonds and raisins, that's very important, and then you can have some gingerbread cookies or these things called Christmas tarts. I think they're really gross, but everyone else loves them, so we always have them. And then follows the wonderful Christmas dinner. Now, what does a Christmas dinner look like in the Peterson household? Well, you know, you're just asking all the right questions today, guys. Okay, so first up we have the first course, which is usually kind of like fishy things, like herring, pickled herring, salmon, potato, and usually some like cold cuts and stuff as well. But that's
so that's the first course. So the first course is like cold cuts and potatoes and fish and cold fish. Funnily enough, in my household growing up, my dad always used to have a prawn cocktail, so shrimp, like cold shrimp in like a very old 70s glass. I can't explain. It looks almost like a champagne glass, kind of like a champagne glass. And then you put the prawns in with like lettuce and salad and like mayonnaise or salad cream and mixed together. And we'd have that and lemon squeeze on it, and that's what we would have for a starter or appetizer. So kind of the same, cold fish and some like nibbles and stuff like that. And yeah, cold cuts. That's so weird. We have exactly the same thing. My family have the exact same thing for Christmas as an appetizer. So far, we're on the same page. Let's continue.
Mainly like fish stuff. Then second course we have the Christmas ham. What else? And we have some.
Do you know what's weird? We would also have a Christmas ham. We'd have a Christmas ham. We'd have two meats a lot of times. Make it maybe a Christmas ham and maybe a chicken, or Christmas ham and maybe a small turkey. But we'd always have two meats. But yeah, Christmas ham, we've definitely had that before.
Something that we call boxes, which is like casseroles. It sounds really stupid to say boxes, but that's kind of like what everyone calls them. They're basically casseroles made out of like, one would be a potato casserole and one would be a carrot casserole. Sounds maybe a bit weird, but that's what we have with the ham. And
yeah, we'd sometimes have a casserole, some sort of casserole dish. Normally, it's probably like a beef casserole or like meat in a sauce. We'd have that as well. So this is not too strange so far. You know, like because our Christmas, it does change every year. Sometimes we decide to have a Christmas ham. Sometimes we have a turkey. Sometimes we have chicken, a capon chicken. It's capon? It's called capon. It's like big chicken. Yeah, similar so far.
Some gravy perhaps, and definitely some of my grandma's homemade apple jam. Mwah. Then comes dessert.
Yeah, we'd have that as well. Apple, what do you call it? It's not called apple jam. It's like apple sauce that you would have with ham. Apple and ham goes really well together. So we'd have the same thing. Sounding very similar so far.
If anyone has any room left in their stomachs, this is usually something very light, like a lingonberry parfait or something my mom usually makes. After that, it's time for the gifts, which...
Interesting. Dessert, we don't have any lingonberry because obviously in the UK we don't really have that. But what my dad used to make a homemade trifle. Do you know what a trifle is? Do you have trifles in Finland? Let me know. If not, I'll try, and if I remember, I'll put it on the screen. But trifles is like cream, a layer of cream, a layer of custard, a layer of jam, and a layer of like cake. And it's just layered like that, and maybe some sprinkles on top. And that is a trifle, and it's kind of light. It's very light, and you'd have that as dessert. So it's sounding very much like Christmas in England for my family, so very similar. I'm surprised.
It usually takes like 2 or 3 hours because we're so many people, after which you again have room in your stomach to eat some more, because then we have coffee and something called lussekattar, which I have googled translates to saffron buns.
I'd try the saffron buns. We don't have that. But we do have, like she said, if you have room in your tummy, there's always snacks coming. In the evening, you'll have like a drink, coffee, maybe you're still drinking alcohol, wine. Some families in the UK go to the pub, will go out to their local pub and they'll have a drink in the local pub, and then the festivities will go on a bit later at night. And then that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, similar. Oh, and we play board games. We play board games when we have our snacks and drinks as well in the evening.
Does that mean anything to anyone? No? They're like cinnamon rolls without the cinnamon and with saffron. There you go. And that concludes Christmas at the Peterson household. I cannot wait. I'm so excited, and I'm super excited for Dave to celebrate his first Christmas in Finland. I really wish there would have been snow, but you can't get everything in life. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did. And I guess all that's left to say is, guys, I wish you a very, very, very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I hope you get to spend Christmas with your loved ones. And yeah, just take care and be merry. Bye.
Bye. Oh, look at the Christmas pictures. I miss home. I said this on my German video as well. I'm watching these Christmas videos and it's making me homesick, because I'm spending this Christmas in Asia. As some of you may be aware, I'm currently in Asia. I've been in Asia the entire time I've done this channel, and I'm moving home in April. And every Christmas time, that's when I feel the most homesick. And I know this is the last Christmas I'm going to be here, but yeah, I'm still feeling quite... I'm currently in Vietnam. That's where I am. I don't know if you noticed that the background of the video always changes. It always changes because I'm always moving around, and I'm almost done. I'm ready to come home now. I'm ready to go home and to have a base. So I'm so happy that you guys have come on this journey with me, because I kind of feel like I have like people, friends from Finland and friends from Sweden and Germany, like coming with me around the world, around Asia, until I get home and I can actually visit Finland finally, and take you guys on the journey and vlog it, and so you can see me and my reaction to your country. I can't wait until that happens, and that should be happening next year. Fingers crossed, and yeah, can't wait. But guys, if you're watching this at Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a lovely day with your family, with your loved ones, whoever's with you. Yeah, I hope you have someone to spend with it. And if you do have someone to spend the time with, think about the people that do not, because for Christmas Day is not always the happiest for everyone. There are the homeless, there are people that don't have family, there are elderly people that don't have any family, and we need to be thinking about those people. Not to be preachy, but during this time, we're very privileged if we have family to spend or someone to spend Christmas with. So yeah, Christmas is about love, and we should be spreading love. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, have a Merry Christmas.